Hello, all my Taurus and Taurus rising. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your astrologer, and we've got an amazing month here to talk about because we have the eclipses. If you looked at my predictions for September, I summarize all that video. I summarize everything for you in general. We're going to be talking about your power days in general. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising. Now, no, this is general because you have your own sun, you have your own placements, you have your own moment that you were born. Your angles can be a little bit different based on the math, so you know the houses could be shifted a little bit. You also have Venus in your different sign than other Tauruses, the moon in a particular place than other Tauruses. So this is all very personal. So to get a very detailed reading for yourself, that's when you contact me to do a personal chart. So you need to email me for that. And if you want to reach out to me too on Instagram, I do some daily inspirations there and messages regarding little tidbits about what's going on in astrology on a daily basis, and also some health things. So thank you for all of you that have been subscribing, watching my channel. Please share it with other people. I really appreciate that, and I'm really grateful for comments that you leave. I love, the back and forth exchange. Ask me some questions. I love that. So this is here to enrich you, and through enriching you, it enriches me to share. And self-knowledge is amazing, and anything that you do to raise yourself up with self-knowledge and self-worth, it increases the value of everything and everyone around you. So raise your experience. Here we go, Taurus, what is going on? So your ruler is Venus, and Venus has slipped into Libra as of last night. I spent the last few moments of Venus going through Virgo at a Starbucks, really crushing through, getting some work done in my studies. So this has moved on into a really nice blend. It's your ruler, so now you're feeling it's your sixth house. That's where Libra is. But what it is it's this exchange of balance and fair cooperation, doing things with others, and being more diplomatic to gain the cooperation that we need from others to work together. So we've got an eclipse coming up. This eclipse is a doozy. It is ruled by Mercury, but Mercury is gone retrograde as of this morning. So it's giving us time to roll up our sleeves and get stuff done. You're an earth sign, Taurus, and you have been blessed by the, just if you're, wherever your sun is, especially if it's between like 11 and May 11th and like May 18th or so, you're definitely in this way of this grand earth trine, which is so stabilizing and so building. And all of the Mercury retrogrades are in earth signs this year too, because we're building. And the solar eclipse that we have is telling us that we need a little bit more time, at least until September 22nd, to get the information that we need and really get some nuts and bolts taken care of, get our toolbox out so we can get to work and reassess and clean out and rethink certain things. Certain things are going to be coming back, so we need to all keep our eyes open and watch for things. So where is your Mercury retrograde happening? It's happening, and of course the eclipse, and of course that's where the North Node is, because the nodes follow the eclipses. But this happened it started last September, so we are getting kind of notes on what's been going on in that area. So this is nothing really new. This area has been activated for you, Taurus. So what does this mean? This fifth house can represent, now this is a general reading, so it can be children for one of you, it can be a creative project for somebody else, it can be romance for somebody else, but this is an area that represents your children, your firstborn, some creative self-expression and love expression that you have to bring forth. So Mercury retrograde is going to give us some more information in that sector and get us more time and any projects that we're doing to get that sorted out. We're in the dead of the moon right now, so this is a really great time for you to get together those intentions of things that you're working on that you would like to put out there. And because intentions, they need to be voiced, and to have power, to give power to your thoughts. Let's start with your power days. Get your journal out. We're looking at Venus days that are powerful for you, Taurus. I just did Libra, and I'm going to continue with the Taurus and Taurus rising, because it's also, Venus is also your ruler. So September 3rd, we've got the Moon and Venus together in Libra in your 6th house. So this can do with working out. Maybe you're getting your health realigned here, your routine, your health, your workout schedule realigned, or something at work is going really nicely, and there's congenial type of communication there in your workplace, because it's the job as well. But it's doing things together, cooperating, and getting the efforts of others. So plan something fun for this weekend. It is this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, so most likely you're not going to be in the office on Saturday. So it is really a great time to plan something fun. The solar eclipse is on September 1st. I'm going back a few days here. That's Thursday. It's coming up. We've got a grand mutable, we've got a T-square, okay, immutable signs. A T-square immutable signs, and the outlet leg for this is in your 2nd house. It's in Gemini. And also for the lunar eclipse, the outlet is in your 2nd house. So Taurus, your 2nd house is really featured right now, because it's with all the pressure that's going on between the 5th, the 8th, and the 11th houses for you. That represents creative projects and children. 8th houses, all of your joint finances, loans that you need to get, money that you need to have come in, money that you have with partners or business partners, taxes, mortgages, all of this stuff. And the 11th house has to do with friends, friendships. How those all relate is reflecting of your money. Okay, so that's regardless, it's already been affected, because Mars has triggered this eclipse already as of August the 22nd, when the Sun went into Virgo. So we've already all been feeling it, but now Mercury is going to highlight it, because it's got to scrub that whole area. It got to 29 degrees of Virgo, like it was going to go into your 6th house and then start to work in that area. And it's like, nope, for all of us, it's got to go backward and clean up. Okay, so we have time this month. We have second chances. We got time to get things done, because during the summer, we were doing things. We were probably traveling and doing stuff with the children. And, you know, the parents can't wait for the kids to go back to school, so they have more time to do things, for sure. So looking forward here, September the 7th, this is another really great day. The Sun is in trine to Pluto, which is really nice as well. Big opportunities for you. That represents something maybe from overseas, or something related to travel that has to do with your creative project, because you got Pluto in the 9th house. 9th house has to do with higher education, travel, things at a distance, long distance, but how it benefits your 5th house. So we also have Venus in sextile to Saturn, and that says that Venus 6, this has to do with your work. This is opportunities with work. So this is a great opportunity type of time, and moving forward in that direction. September the 9th for all of us is a 1st quarter square. Action has to be taken on new seeds that were planted around this eclipse. Jupiter also then moves out of your 5th house where it's been blessing the efforts that you've been putting in with your children for the last year, moving now into your health zone. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of my Saratoga water. Apologize. So my ruler, my chart ruler is Jupiter. My Jupiter's in Taurus, 6th house stuff, and it's related to the throat. So when I talk too much, I have to really watch my my throat here. Anyhow, I'm getting raspy. So Jupiter's moving into your 6th house. So this is really great. You've got a whole year where Jupiter is going to be then expanding you in your work zone, your health, your fitness routines, giving you benefits there and allowing you to expand in new ways that you need to, maybe collaborating with others because it's about cooperation and benefits of doing things with other people. All right, so September 10th is a day that I want everyone to look at, because on the low side it could reveal some disappointments, deceptions, and possible lies. This relates to your friendships and money or loans that you have between you and friends, or it can be structure, because you've got now loans and debt and money, and you're gaining money from other people to allow you to go forward with your long-term dreams. Okay, things can happen in different directions, just like Mars can be an argument, or Mars can be the energy to go make stuff happen. So just know that. I just like to bring that out just in case. But let's focus on the positive, like I like to. September the 11th is a power day for you, because you're a Venus ruled and Venus is squaring Pluto. Okay, a square is action. It's a last quarter square, which means accomplishment. It's like Capricorn, it wants to achieve something. But on the lower side, you need to watch out for just these power struggles and jealousy and power struggles regarding relationships and money. It's money stuff. So, but on a deeper level, Venus is about what we want, and when it's teaming up with Pluto, it says these are these deep passions, these things that you're bringing out to the market now, because Venus is in this upward approach to wholeness. This is about bringing out the best of who you are, and knowing that, especially when Venus is going to be going into Scorpio by September the 23rd. And again, so then your ruler is going to shift again. September the 12th is an aha moment for everyone. This is when Mercury and the Sun come together, so you're going to be getting some information around this time. Mercury is strong that day. We're getting stuff so that we can start to voice direction that we need to go, or make plans, because that Mercury is about plans. We've got some long void days, September 13th, 12th, 13th, 14th. So we're able to digest this information that's coming in and take care of things on our desk. It's really about just staying on task this month, focusing on small things and getting things done. September the 16th is a lunar eclipse, 24 degrees of Pisces. Lunar eclipse over here in your 11th house of friends, the friends that you've been developing, and how that's benefiting. There's going to be a spotlight over there. So something is going to be happening with the groups that you're involved with, friendships you happen to be involved with, the long-term goals that you have, any networking groups that you may be involved with. But there's a big spotlight in that area. Things are full bloom. The work that you had been doing in that area, 9 years ago when the eclipses were switched around, and you'll see the benefits from there. It's also bringing out, because Mars is triggering this again, is going to be the emphasis between your goals, the debt that you have to take on to bring them out, your creative projects, and your money. So again, it's that whole mix. That's the theme for you. There's a trigger during that time, and like I've been saying, there can be some, when Mars triggers the eclipse, there can be some aggression or violence somewhere in the world, just because, this every time an eclipse gets triggered by Mars, there's some type of outbreak, and that's the lower form of that energy. Pisces and Virgos is all about balancing the inner work, your spiritual life, with your physical body work effort. So make sure you're staying balanced as well. September 18th for everybody is this whole interesting thing with this black hole, Libra, 2 degrees. It's a supergalactic center, and Jupiter sitting right there for days. It's an opportunity to fulfill what we came here for, being open to receive. And Venus in this area is opposite Uranus. It's a breaking out, being authentic. Relationships come under fire for being fair and balanced, so you watch out for that. But it's about breaking out, being authentic about who you are. Okay? don't let it destroy relationships. That's just silly. Notes like sabotage, but something, sudden and fun could come out around the workplace around that time. That's September the 18th. Big contracts and negotiations around September 20th, 22nd, 23rd, because we've got Mercury going direct on the 22nd, and we've got Mercury in trine to Pluto 20th and 23rd. So watch out around that time. Trigger that for star dates, for getting your plan together of your forward motion. It's also the fall equinox when the sun moves into your 6th house of work and health. You're really getting things squared away because the 5th house is all about having fun, going on vacation, spending time with kids. So it's kind of skewed a little bit, and you're pushing forward into getting work done. September 23rd is a really great day. I like this. It's a hot date night. It's a night to just, Venus is moving into Scorpio. So that's your opposite house. That's the house of relationships and all your clients. It's bringing favor to that area. So blessings in that area. September the 26th, we've got Pluto moving direct. This is very powerful. This is the ruler of your 7th house going direct. So in some form, partnerships and relationships can now move forward in forward motion for you, Scorpio. For you, Taurus. And September the 27th, Mars is going to be going. Mars is the planet of action and energy. It's been sitting in your 7th house, your 8th house, dealing with joint funds, mortgages, taxes, all this really fun stuff, right? Also, it could be intimacy. So maybe you've been, delving into new ways to spice up your intimate life, sexuality. Moving into your 9th house, bringing opportunities now for travel, September 27th. This is about building foundations for the future. That's what Mars in Capricorn wants to do, and it's very strong. So we're all getting ready for this September 30th new moon in Libra. By the time Mercury gets done being retrograde, the month is really going to start to kick off in a much more forward motion by September the 22nd. As you can see, then powerful shifts happen after that. From what I said, the Pluto moving direct, and also Mars moving into Capricorn. That's very powerful toward the end of the month. So we're gearing up for all of that. And this Venus in the sign of Scorpio is going to be very reflective as October gets going, because it's the ruler of the new moon and in other ways of the charts. We're bringing out the best of us. So get ready, Taurus. You're building something new. You're bringing some creative effort to the market, and you're bringing out the best of who you are. By October the 6th, Mercury is leaving that 5th house, the 29 degrees of Virgo. You got it sorted out, and it's going into your work and your daily life, your health, and everything. And you're going to be focusing more on what you have going on by the 7th. And at that point, the sun is also in an active square to Pluto. So this is really about transforming with power to move forward in new ways. Okay, so I've been telling everybody about the stones and the crystals that are reflective of Mercury, or for the mind, or for concentration. So I would look I love tiger's eye myself, carnelian, I have some of that too. Concentration, tiger's eye, carnelian. You want to look for anything that's mentally strengthening, for self-improvement, for studying. I like Saturn for grounding, and obsidian, and because Saturn's very important as it's squaring the nodal axis and giving us a real grounded feature to this mutable stuff that we have going on. Obsidian is a great stone. Diffusing oils couldn't be better for you while you're working, studying, or trying to get through this whole Mercury time. So orange, peppermint, eucalyptus, and then I have some blends through Young Living, which I love. Purification is one. Great air quality. RC, this is really stimulating to do, especially before you work out as well. I think it has like rosemary and peppermint and something else. And then there's a form, Clarity, it's a nice blend. So these are ways where you can enhance yourself as well. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do this month, and we've got a lot of success coming. Roll up your sleeves, Taurus. You love it. You're grounded. You like to get stuff done, and you like to get the results. You like to get the results, and for your effort. So let's bring forth the best of what we have in October. So we've got work to do. Reach out to me, kk@kkastrology.com. Email me for private coaching sessions. Have a fabulous month.